My name is Carter Wilhelmsen, and this is my identity speech. Imagine waking up every day with a migraine. Imagine going to bed knowing that when you wake up, you will be in pain the next day. Imagine going to school, going to work, knowing that you will have a nonstop headache. This is the reality that I've been living with for the past 2 years of my life. Today, I'm going to be talking about how chronic migraines have shaped my life and how they have changed how I navigate the world, how I view my relationships, and how I view myself. Firstly, I'm going to go into a little bit of background. In 2017, in November, my senior year of high school, I was diagnosed with a condition called transformed migraines, and this means that one day you wake up and you have migraines, and it goes on for an extended period of time. For me, that means for 2 years I've been having these migraines, and it could be for my lifetime that I will be having them. Now, how that has changed how I navigate the world. For me, one of the main symptoms I experience is vertigo, and because of that, I rely on a cane to walk around safely so I can prevent falls. This has changed how I navigate the world because I had to learn how to walk in an entirely different way. I also had to become aware of access needs that I may have, such as riding the elevator or walking on the sidewalk. If those things aren't available, like if the elevator's broken or if the sidewalk's full of snow, then it is hard for me to get around. I've also learned to realize that environments such as schools and grocery stores can be overwhelming with bright lights and loud sounds, and this can include fun places such as movie theaters. And that brings me to my next topic, which is how I have learned how my relationships have changed with chronic migraines. When I was first diagnosed with this condition, I wasn't able to spend as much time with my friends, which is important when you're a senior in high school. I wasn't able to go to fun environments such as movie theaters, and while friends were extending invitations for me, I had to decline because I was in too much pain. And they took that as me being a flake, or they thought that I was hanging out with other people, and a lot of my friends actually stopped being friends with me. Although the friends who did stay with me understood my needs and they listened to them and they listened to me when I was struggling. So that allowed me the opportunity to learn that I could set boundaries for myself when I was in pain or I couldn't go out, and that I learned what friendship really should be like, as friends should be there to support you. My last point today is how chronic migraines have changed how I view myself. When I was first diagnosed with this condition, I was very frustrated. I just wanted life to go back to how it was before I had migraines. I stopped participating in school as much, I stopped doing hobbies such as art, and I just became a shell of a person. And then I realized that this thing that was causing me a lot of pain, I was giving it the power to fuel more pain by being not as great of a student or not participating in life as much. So I decided that I wasn't going to do that anymore. I needed to do more with my life than let this thing, although life-changing, I couldn't let it take over everything. So I started painting more, and I pushed through the headaches, and I started participating in school more, and I pushed through the headaches, and I ended up graduating that year with honors. So, in conclusion, today I talked about how chronic migraines have changed how I navigate the world, how I view my relationships with others, and how I view myself. And I've learned a lot from this condition, but one of the most important things that I've learned from this condition is that even when you go through a life-changing experience, you are still yourself, and even though I experience headaches now, even though I experience dizziness now, and I experience nausea now, I'm still Carter, and I still will be